So for a quick Business Sunday Live this Sunday, we're coming into, I noticed as well, December. It gets a little bit hectic with social invites and also one eye on the holidays. And myself, I'm going overseas during this week, so there's a tendency to maybe start to switch off. So I wanted to share maybe a couple of quick ideas around that. The first thing being, I've noticed in the last couple of years, if you have no urgency and buy into everybody else's sense of switching off, then they're going to do the same. So it's important for me anyway, I find, keep a sense of urgency to get things done this side of Christmas still, because that's the only way you can influence other people to do the same. And a big reason for that is traditionally for businesses, that Q1 can be a bit slower. Anyway, I know in Australia, it's a much slower ramp up to get things done in January. People might still be on holidays or just slow to get back into the groove. And so that's another compelling reason. If you start switching off now, you're just making that whole Q1 harder for yourself anyway. And so think about what you can do this side of the break to really set yourself up. So think about the strategies and priorities, not just for here and now for before Christmas, but going into Q1, which can be a little bit slower anyway. If you're not somebody that does priority lists, I know for me right now, I've got a lot to get through. I do want to have a holiday, but I find that daily short priority lists for that day that I don't let myself off the hook really helps keep me focused through this kind of short-term period when there's a tendency to try and get ready for other things. So I definitely encourage like short-term priority lists, but short-term priority lists towards longer-term visions and bigger picture goals. Keep your eyes on those big prizes that you're going for next year, not this year. I guess a couple of closing things would be to remember to be where you are. In the book, there's a chapter, being present. That's all about being where you are. So if you can just challenge yourself to be where you are. If the office being with a customer, be with that customer. You know, if you've got parties to go to them at night, but stay in the mode, stay focused during the day and be with the customer you're with. That's really important, because otherwise they're going to be switching off as well. And I guess the final thing is, it is important to have a break. So be where you are, and being present also means that when you do finally get to that break that you may be looking forward to, then enjoy it to the max. Take that time out, rejuvenate, replenish, and come back in. And remember that Q1 then, if you've done everything you can do this side of Christmas, it means you'll have that quicker ramp up. So set yourself up now with priorities, strategies, and things to focus on. Don't cave to the tendency to switch off. And that being said, I am going to Europe on Thursday. I'm looking forward to it, but I will be committing to doing a couple of Sunday lives. So next week is going to be from Paris, and I'm looking forward to that. I've lived there for a year, been there 100 times, but I haven't been for about 15 years. I'm really looking forward to sharing some insights from Europe when I'm over there for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Enjoy your Sunday.